Hi there, and welcome back to the 6th Avenue on the next 6 minutes. This is a very interesting video because it's going to be a VidMe exclusive, meaning I won't be posting it on either Minds.com or YouTube or Dailymotion or any other platform, really. This is going to be just for you guys that are pretty much, I wouldn't say exclusively VidMe viewers, but people who tend to gravitate more to this platform than say any other. Now, this video is in a response to a recent campaign. I don't know exactly how recent it actually is. It's possible this could be part of something that has been an ongoing campaign by YouTube to quote unquote shadow ban certain content creators and their content from being the general public being widely made aware of the presence of their said material and channels. I don't know exactly how it works, but a number of content creators that I follow are very concerned about this. Even me, somebody who really does not get the views, really does not have the subs, even someone with a channel as small as mine, I'm concerned. So I'm making this video to kind of let you know that I'm going to be moving a lot of stuff over from YouTube to this platform, VidMe. I know I don't get a lot of views here either, but you know, I'm more about making the content and people enjoying it than the attention that it gets or even the money it may possibly make. I'm more here to connect with people, to talk to interesting people, and to have fun. That's kind of my thing. In this game, it's a never give up, never surrender kind of scenario, and we have to adhere to that philosophy. There really is no other way. Because if we quit, we lose. So we can't ever quit. I guess I'll leave it on that note. And thank you for watching this video, and thank you for enjoying my content. You all have a great week. Hi there, everybody in Daily Motion Land. Welcome back to the 6th Avenue on the next 6 minutes. I know I update here just only once in a blue moon, but it looks like conditions will be changing, and I'll be moving more of my YouTube material here. And of course, original material. This is, of course, a Daily Motion exclusive just for you guys that not peruse. What's the word? Browse the word I want to use. Who browse Daily Motion more exclusively than say VidMe or Minds or YouTube. Let's try that one again. I am sorry that I don't really. Oh fuck! Try that one again. 1, 2, and 3. Well, that's about all I have to say about that. You guys have an incredible weekend, and well, I'll be seeing you in the future, or you'll be seeing me. I don't know if I'll be seeing you, but you will be seeing me. Have a good one. Hi there, and welcome back to the 6th Avenue on the next 6 minutes. I'm going to get through an entire take, even if it kills me. I'm not kidding. This is like take 56 or 57. I'm not exaggerating by much. Anyway, um, this is a Half Moon's Clips. Half Moon's, God. Hi there, and welcome back. This being an unboxing episode, I'm sure it'll play very nicely with YouTube's algorithm. If it was going to be on YouTube, since it's not, who even cares? Just in case I had more cars, they sent me. Golly. Yes, they were very generous, very generous. They probably had somebody that just, I don't know, just threw a bunch of stuff in an envelope and sent it to me. Sorry, I'm not a bigger fan of your team, but this was an excellent thing that you guys sent me 10 years ago. So I just wanted to get around to thanking you for that. Okay, here we have the offering by one Detroit Pistons. Okay, now as far as I can tell, this is one of those things where you blow up and you smack them together, and yeah, you blow into this end. It's kind of like a giant polyvinyl whoopee cushion that you get two of them and you smack them together. We have Ben Wallace, something that stands up, I suppose. And I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a bookmark. This is a bookmark. This is a very big bookmark. Okay. 2006 Detroit Pistons dog tag. For those of you who are not familiar with ice hockey, the Ottawa Senators are a hockey team that play in Ontario, Canada. Let's see here then. Okay, this is a giant Ottawa Senators poster. I'm not going to unfurl this because I'm going to have to actually furl it back. But this is an Ottawa Senators poster that I've never actually unfolded. So this is I don't have no idea what this is a poster of. And last but not least, we have a sticker from the San Diego Chargers. Here we go. Hi there, and welcome back to the 6th Avenue on the next 6 minutes. Pardon the noise. Project a little more. Hi there, and welcome back to the 6th Avenue on the next 6 minutes. Pardon the noise right now. It's August, and yes, I need my air conditioner on. That being said, what we do is right now, after just it's been a tough one, and we've seen, of course, what can happen. We put our content out on. The thing we need to realize is that we don't hold the keys to power, and the problem is that someone else does, and you get the ball rolling mentally. Hi there, and welcome back to the 6th Avenue on the next 6 minutes. This is going to be a very, very quick video. I just want to I'm starting officially the hashtag name right west. No. Let's start that. Hi there, and welcome back to the 6th Avenue on the next 6 minutes. Today is going to be very short, very sweet. Well, sort of sweet. Free speech and free marketplace of ideas. These are. Go ahead. Keep on going. The message needs to be made as clearly as possible. It's going to be something, yeah. Fuck. Yeah, go ahead and do the entire thing all over again. Okay. Today's video is going to be very short, not particularly very sweet. It's just me throwing in my 2 cents about this whole Charlottesville business. Shoots, fuck's sakes. Okay. Hi there, and welcome back to the 6th Avenue. Thank you, allergies. Hi there, and welcome back to the 6th Avenue on the next 6 minutes. Lately, I've been getting into live streams and things of that sort. What I have discovered about myself is that either I am focused like a soaring eagle, or I devolve into a wheel of cheese rolling down a hill, and just do and daily life. Well, no, nothing could be further. Nothing could be further from the truth. It's really not that way. It's all going to follow us, whether we decide to. You're on a roll, but you fucked up there. Right now, I'm expanding into various platforms. Oh, my monitor is kicked off. Anyway, it's the serendipity of filming. That is, of course, if you're not on YouTube already. Anyhow, and the limitations of that. So, in an open marketplace, and oh man, I said that really awkwardly. Okay, so we're gonna try that again from the top. Okay, and I'm not gonna like editing this, but no, I don't want to do this again. So you're good up until then, and then we cut. Okay, yeah, there seems to be a new one about every 6 months, but I made a mistake again. I don't like making mistakes. Try that one more time. Son of a bitch. Okay, seems to be hell-bent, whether it be through censorship, bam. Okay, now, all right. From blacklisting us outright to are more concerned about really? Okay. And I'll flesh that out right now. Okay. Just reset myself there. Brain, do what you're told. stuff like that. Fancy way of saying. Okay. Fuck if this is not going to be a pisser of editing. I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to be talking about. What they deem to be I don't want to edit this. I didn't want to edit this, but I'm going to have to. That seems to be contrary to what we... Hey there, and welcome back to the 6th Avenue on the next 6 minutes. You know, I had a number of thoughts the other day, and, well, those thoughts have come to fruition. I heard that good old Jeff Holiday and Some Dumb American and Poisoning the Well and a lot of other content creators were getting together in Atlanta. Now, that got me to thinking, and it's a thought I've had for quite a while, actually. Why can't we do that here in Texas? I live in the San Antonio area, and, well, I don't really know of any other content creators in my city. I do know that there's a few in Texas. I believe that your boy Pat is from Texas, but I don't really know of any other content creators in the Lone Star State. This is knowledge which I would like to expand in order to get a better grip on the scope of things as far as the content creator community goes in my great state. Now, I was thinking of doing something like a meetup, getting together some great minds and working on projects and sharing ideas and so on and so forth. A little more face-to-face than we are otherwise normally accustomed to on this format we call the internet. So I was thinking, yeah, maybe a meetup would be nice, and so we get some things worked out face-to-face, like I was saying before. Far be it for me to be repetitive. Anyhow. It's shortly after noon. I am outside my apartment building, and I have my cheap rig here for viewing the eclipse that is going over us right now. It's just one of those cheap little box pinhole things, and let's see if I can get a good shot of the sun as it's currently. There we go. As you can see, let me zoom in just a tad here, is that you can already see the moon passing in front of the sun. It's that little shadow. It's covering the bottom quarter of the sun. Zoom in just a tad more. Zoom in, there we go. I'm really fascinated by these astronomical events. These are always really fun. I remember in science class when I was growing up, every time we had a partial eclipse, we'd make rigs like this and go out and look at the sun. Now, you're not supposed to look at the sun directly. That's bad. That's really bad. They make special glasses so that you can see. Yeah, it's kind of hard to talk and document at the same time. Now, we are too far south here in San Antonio, Texas, in order to get the total eclipse. I hear that's going to be pretty fascinating. I've always seen pictures of the total eclipses in there, the coronal effect that you get. So now, as I was saying earlier, they do sell these special glasses that you can view these things safely looking directly at them. There's also a certain variety of welder's masks that you can use to look at these things safely. Okay, we're here at about 12:45 p.m. We're roughly 20 minutes away from the assumed apex of this event. And as you can see, more of this has been covered. We're now looking at roughly 30%, 30 to 35% of our sun being covered. It's noticeably darker outside from the inside. So I almost thought there was a cloud covering the sun, but it was actually more of this activity. A bit of a glare, so it looks like there's more sun than there really is.
Yeah.
So it's about 60%.
The only places you're going to see it in black is down the middle, almost the middle.
Yeah, that's it. It's running right straight through the middle of the country, so everybody who's right smack dab in the middle there, they can see it a lot better than we can.
Yeah. You can just look over and say, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah. I'm watching a podcast that has it live from Vermont, and it still hasn't covered anything.
Oh, really?
Okay, we are about 1:30, and it looks like there is a little bit of sun creeping back here. Zoom in on that as much as possible. Yeah, it looks like the sun is coming back a little bit more. So we are essentially past the apex that we saw earlier. Had a few neighbors walk on by and have a look at what I was doing. Had a little chat, so on and so forth. Well, that was a bit of interesting fun. By the time you see this part, it'll be after the the live stream that I'm going to be having at 4 p.m. Central. I posted it as many places that I possibly could. If you missed the stream, of course, it's going to be on my YouTube page, so you can watch all the fun. I have no idea if there's anybody going to show up to actually talk to me, so you're probably going to be watching a lot of me talking about the experience of making pinhole cameras and so on and so forth. Anyway, thanks for joining me here for the solar eclipse coverage here for 2017. I'm going to go back and watch the rest of Hexenhammer 666's coverage of his live coverage of the solar eclipse, and hang out in the chat and essentially shitpost like I normally do when I hang out in chats. That's just my thing. That's what I do. Have a little bit of fun. So, thanks for joining me, and we're probably not going to have another one of these for about maybe 7 years. So, I guess I'll see you in 7 years if YouTube actually still exists, or whatever platform is preferable at the time. Anyhow, take care and have a great week. It's a little after 1 p.m. here in San Antonio, Texas. As I was moving my car just a little while ago, there was a temperature change. Went from sunny and very, very warm to sort of a coolish with a lot more wind. I could feel the suction of the wind from the east, pulling all that air from the west. So that kind of gave me the impression that yes, this is a real thing. So essentially, we're looking at the cloud cover on the eastern side of the city. Expecting it to get kind of bad here in about 3 hours. Then it's going to just keep on getting worse and worse and worse, and so on and so forth. I'll keep you guys posted. It hasn't started raining yet, so I can film a few little parts here, little segments before things become too bad to actually film from this position. It is just after 3 o'clock, and the wind is getting a little weird. It's starting to blow south, and or that could just be the way that the wind is wrapping around the building I'm currently standing. And we have a helicopter moving across the sky. I would imagine that's either a news helicopter or a police helicopter, I don't know. Jumping around on the screen there. I had to zoom in a whole lot. So, we are roughly an hour away from the first of the strong winds of the outer arms of the spiraling hurricane. Sorry, my speech is a little bad. Been doing a lot of driving, so haven't had much sleep. Anyhow, that's it for right now. I'm gonna come back a little later and shoot some more footage once the raining and all the other stuff starts. Wind seems to be picking up here. It's already dropping quite a bit of rain on Corpus Christi. That is the first city that this storm has overtaken. San Antonio is going to start seeing some action here fairly soon. It's around 5:30 p.m. right now, and I can see how the vortex is moving out there in a spiraling fashion. We are still just on the other side of the outward spiral on the leading edge of the storm. I have no idea if we're going to lose power, given that we do tend to lose power temporarily when we have severe thunderstorms. It's not beyond the realm of possibility. If that should happen, then I won't be online and I won't be talking to any of you. Let's see, I have my cell phone completely charged up, so that's good. I got a multitude of batteries and flashlights. I have a flashlight that works with a crank, so I'll have it always have light, and I can also charge my phone with the same flashlight. It's really nifty. I have water and I have food, and so I'm going to be good for the next several days if worst comes to worst. I didn't bring my kayak with me, which is kind of unfortunate, because if it really drops a lot of rain on us, that may be the only way to get around anywhere. So I'll be out here again, depending on what the conditions are like, to get some more video footage of what's going down here. I've moved everything that's loose on my back stoop here, whatever you call his balcony, to a positioning which will help mitigate Okay, the rain is just starting to fall. First few sprinkles. And I suspect over the next hour and a half, things are going to get very lively. So let's see. This is the first few drops of rain. And as predicted, it is pointed right in my direction. So this back porch is going to get cleared out like the stables and the story of Hercules. That is likely what's going to happen to my balcony here. So depending on how conditions deteriorate, I will be able to show you a lot or very little. Well, that rain turned out to be fairly brief. It's just after 10 p.m. here. It looks like it's going to be coming here around maybe 3 a.m. It's a lot slower than I had anticipated, and that's not a good thing. The slow storms tend to be the most violent and most dangerous. I would say we're going to start seeing some of the first little bits of rain around maybe midnight. Then it's going to keep ramping up until about 3 o'clock, and that's when the outer wall is probably going to come shoot right over us, and we'll see what happens after that. It's going to be a long, rough night. So anyway, I'll be back out here as soon as all the big action starts. Okay, we're about 1:45 a.m. 3 a.m. is when this wall of wind, rain, and hurricane is supposed to start doing its business here. It's taking its time, and that's not a good thing when it comes to hurricanes. From what I understand, it's like comparable to lake effect snow, that the storm system keeps drawing moisture off the body of water that it was formed over, and more water, more energy, more strength. That it's not daytime may help, I'm not sure. Okay, it's just after 3 a.m. and according to the radar on weather.com, there is a rather large, sizable blob of red, orange, and yellow just on the east side of the 1604. In fact, if you were standing on the 1604, you could probably see rain, if not already feel rain. When I first walked out here, I felt a drop or two, so that would indicate that something is fairly near here. In just a little while, we'll have something a little more exciting than dark gray clouds on the horizon. The wind doesn't seem to be any stronger than it was the last time I was out here, but that could change fairly quickly. Normally when a storm is that close, it only takes about 20 or 30 minutes for the storm to actually get here. Sometimes a shorter amount of time depending on how much wind is behind it. Given that the storm is a little on the slow side, I would say err on the side of it taking longer. Or I could be wrong. It is currently 4:45 a.m. and we have some light rain. The rain that was coming just a while ago vanished into thin air. I'm serious. It seemed to hit the eastern part of the city and just disappeared. Wind is picking up, and we got some light rain. Okay, we are here at 5:45 a.m. For the last maybe hour, we've had sort of a light rain with some wind mixed in. It's not overly impressive at this point. This more resembles kind of a average sort of winter rain. Just kind of drips down from the sky and gets the ground a little wet. At present, what is happening is that the larger, big red, yellow, and orange blobs seem to vanish once they get past shirts or New Braunfels. Almost like there's a spike strip out there that is blowing out the tires of this hurricane system. It's really bizarre. It's like there's a strange force field out there that just makes all that color disappear. I mean, it's inexplicable. This is probably one of the most confusing hurricanes I've ever seen, that I've kept this close an eye on. Okay, I just wanted to show you what I was talking about here. Okay, you just saw that big blob. We're going to follow it again as it moves it over New Braunfels and Seguin right there. And it's just going to vanish. Boom. Vanish. That's rather interesting. It's almost if there's a force field that is surrounding this area right here. It's very, very strange. As a whole, the storm itself appears to be weakening very rapidly. It's now down to a Category 1. It will probably be downgraded again to tropical storm level very soon here. As you can see, the eye is rapidly deteriorating. It's a far cry from what it was when it first made landfall just north of Corpus Christi. It's about 6:45 here, and of course the sun is coming up. It looks like this storm has pretty much settled into a steady rain, which is certainly not nothing, but it seems to me that the very quality that made the hurricane so strong as it made landfall as a Category 4 storm, the slow pace, the building up steam and building up energy in the Gulf, is pretty much what is making it deteriorate so rapidly as it's moving across land. Last I checked, it was only moving at about 6 miles per hour. So essentially, what's happened is the storm has just run out of steam. Okay, it's about 7:30 in the morning here, and as you can see, there's not really much left to the storm itself. The eye down here is really breaking apart fairly rapidly. This up here, it just for some reason at this point right there, anything that is coming down here just kind of disappears. Really have no explanation for that. About the only rain we might see is from this little narrow band that forms right here. For the most part, the light rain has gotten lighter out there, and we pretty much just have a little bit of wind and some lighter rain. I think we pretty much have seen the run of things. This was an interesting this is an interesting night. Not so much of it was an interesting night. Kitty cat's gonna go. Take one. Okay, in my right hand, I have a $1 bill. In my left hand, I have a $2 bill. Now I have a question. I want you to tell me what the difference is between the two.